All right, folks, it's test drive day on the 1985 ATC200X AutoX. I just got done swapping the TRX200SX engine in here. Got the motor mounts made, got the chain all lined up. I've got the 200SX wiring harness just perfectly mounted right here. This is just all beautiful. Yep, made my homemade intake in the last video. That video right there, if you want to check it out how I made that. Yeah, throttle cable run up there. You know, I think this thing's ready to roll. No brakes, but
where we're going, we don't need
brakes. Since we don't have brakes, we should probably make sure that we at least have kill switch. So let's just properly mount this right here. Come on. Lovely. That'll do. So what else will be nice for a test drive? Probably foot pegs. Yeah, that'd be nice. Now, I was a little worried since the width of the 200SX engine is a lot wider than the 200X with all the automatic clutch stuff over here. Is this going to clear? Oh yeah. Yeah. No modifications necessary. That's great. When I want to put a foot brake on here, how I'm going to do that? Because on the 200X engine, the foot brake is built into the engine, and definitely not over here. Maybe get a foot brake off of a later 200X and make something work here. I don't know. We don't need brakes today. Let's just get this hooked up. Well, I put the 200SX shifter on here, and we got plenty of clearance. Yeah, that's going to work with no modifications whatsoever. Yeah, we got first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, that's going to work great. Oh, I know some of you might have been admiring my official This Old Trike Honda Crocs over the last few videos. Yeah, these things are really, really sharp. Yeah, gosh, I think we're ready to fire this thing. Harness is just... shouldn't get wrapped up in the chain there. Chain is really loose, but the tensioners are all beat up back here. I'm going to have to wait until I get this thing all tore apart to fix that. So we'll just take it easy and hopefully not throw the chain through the SX engine. Yeah, that's perfect. No brakes back there. Any brakes up front? This is just before I go too far, I should probably cover up the pretty one so I'll get some funk on it. And last night, I just got the back end all put together on this. Yeah. Yeah, new sprocket, brakes rebuilt. Yeah, this thing is just lovely. I need to find the original clamps for this reservoir, nitrogen reservoir back here to get rid of these hose clamps. But that is about it back here. Get a grab bar on here, put the taillights on here. That guy will be ready to rock and roll. One problem I had, the CDI off of the 200SX was bad, so temporarily I've got a pit bike CDI hacked in here. It should fire. We got spark. I think the timing might be a little advanced on those things for this motor. I guess if it starts backfiring, we'll know, but we should be able to get it to fire like this. Okay, let's start this.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Ah, you know what would help? If we had gas. Pop that there. We'll just... Okay, 1 for 3. That should be just fine. Okay, gas. Okay, we should have fuel. I ended up pulling the starter out and rebuilt that. And it bench tested just fine, so it should work on the bike here. Let's see if we can get her started with a real starter. Oh! Woohoo! Okay. The slide isn't going all the way down with my rigged up throttle there. We're gonna be a little high RPM, but hey, my freshly rebuilt engine works. Air in here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the idle RPM down a little bit. And we'll go for a ride. It actually sounded good, except for that backfiring. It's definitely out of time. So either it doesn't like this Chinese CDI, or I got my cam sprocket off one tooth when I put the thing back together. I don't think it's a cam sprocket, since I think I double checked that. I'm gonna go steal the CDI off Coyote, put that on there and see how it runs. And this is really fantastic. My throttle here, we're okay here, but just make sure when I'm cruising I don't go, that guy's got full wide open throttle cruise control on it. So before we go outside, let's do a quick safety walk around. Yeah, the kill switch is kind of accessible. Check. Brakes are non-existent. Check. This is just all just perfection. Check. Yeah. I think we're ready for a ride. Ooh, that -7 Fahrenheit and wind is no joke, especially with the ventilation down there. I think you're gonna have to take my word for it. Everything rides great. We had no chain noise back there. Got there all the gears. Engine sounded great, with the exception of the or the timing thing. And I'll figure that out here in a little bit. Throw the other CDI on it, and when it warms up above 0 Fahrenheit, we'll get her back out and take her for a ride. Yeah, she really is a work of art here. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. Oh, just trust me. One day, this thing is going to look as nice as this. Just going to take a little while. But, so, next question here is, what do I call this when we're all said and done? Do we call it the Honda ATC200 AutoX? And I make some decals like this that say like 200 and the word auto, like vertical right here, AutoX, or the word auto diagonal in there. Or since it has a TRX200SX engine in it, do I call it a ATC200SX? Make some graphics that say 200 and then the SX in this font there. That'd be kind of slick. Or since it's electric start, EX, 200EX, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think we should call this thing? I will take your suggestions to heart, most definitely. And the next step, I think, I'm going to make a battery box that will fit this guy, this BA153, somewhere under there. Yeah, that'll work, so I can get a relay hooked up and a starter button so I don't have to mess around with Sparky down there. Yeah, we'll get the CDI up the Coyote on there, starter hooked up, and then we'll take it for more of a ride. But like I said, it's -7 outside and the wind chill is much colder than that. And I like you guys, but I don't like you that much. So the riding videos are going to have to wait till a future date. So in the meantime, if you want to keep up on the build of the 200 AutoX or SX, whatever we're going to call it, yep, just click on the video on the left or on the right, and I'll see you next time. That's way too much primer. Oh well. Let's go paint.